Like, who fucking does that? Who fucking drinks 4 raw eggs? I guess it was 1976. I guess you didn't fucking know. I guess you don't know that you get salmonella from drinking 4 raw ass eggs. So he drinks 4 raw ass eggs. And then he goes running. He runs up the fucking, he runs all over the place. He's fucking inspired. He's ready. Runs all over Philadelphia. He runs up the steps, and he's like getting more and more tired as he goes. And he's tired as fuck. And he makes it, and he's like, ugh, I'm a fucking wimp. And then he goes down. He's like, he runs. He's fucking running. And he's punching meat. It's a montage. That's how it works. You know, one thing goes to the next, no explanation.
Well, I got really into drunk history when I was in my sophomore year of college. And I kept thinking, this is really funny. Because, you know, when you see, when you're community, you see other people do really funny things, you keep thinking, oh, that's really funny. I wish I could come up with that. But you're also at the same time, you're happy that that thing exists and made you laugh. But then I just got this idea, I'm like, what if they did this with, like, movies? Or what if they did this with, like, comic books? Because half the time when my friends are drunk, we bring up a story that someone else hadn't heard. We always just, you know, talk about it, because that's what we do. We're film majors, we talk about other stories. And then I thought, okay, well, what if we, I don't know, the idea just came to me. And then I pitched it, and people seemed to like it a lot more than I thought. Like, when we first pitched it, I had overwhelming response of people wanting to be the drunk person or be a part of the reenactment, and then it just kind of came to be. All right, so I get the subject first. I make them sign this waiver I came up with, basically saying that yes, they are 21. Yes, you know, like they're legal to be doing this. That you know, they're responsible for what they drink and how much they drink. Because contrary to popular belief, I don't tell people what story to do. I want them to think. I want them to decide it, because I want them to last you on it. And also, I don't make them drink. There'll be times when, like, we're doing the recording, I'll tell them, hey, take a drink. But I'm not forcing them to do anything they want to do. Like, I tell them, like, you know when you're good. And if you need to get sick, you need to get sick. So I sit down with the person, I tell them I need to know what they want to do, so I come up with preparations. They watch the movie, preferably day of, if not day before. And then they go out there, buy their own alcohol. Again, it's all supplied by them. Because when I first started doing this, I was underage, so I couldn't. I had to put it all on them. They buy it all. They drink. They drink while we're setting up. And then when they tell us that they're ready, then we start recording, and then they just go through the story. Sometimes they need a little. Sometimes we have to provide an outline for them, so they know, like, if they forgot something they need to touch on, or if they forgot where they were.
I frequently forgot where I was, and Vince had a script pulled up on his computer. He or somebody else, can't remember who was in charge of the script that night. I think Vince and I were vaguely aware of each other before last year. We were like, we never talked, but like, if somebody said, hey, you know that guy Vince, I'd be like, I'm aware. I'd like, it's Vince. And somebody went up to Vince and they were like, hey, you know that guy Alan? You'd be like, yeah. Because he makes that, he's like, yeah. That's his face. We ended up taking a class together, Business of Film, with Erica Dutton, one of the best professors I've ever had. And he mentions one day in class, he's like, hey guys, I'm working on this project, Drunk Fiction. If you're at least 21, hit me up if you'd like to tell a story while you're drunk. And I was like, hey Vince, I'm 21. Get me drunk. I was the storyteller. And I, like an idiot, I ended up watching Rocky 4 times in the week before I was supposed to get drunk that Friday or Saturday. I think it was a Friday night.
It was a Friday, definitely
Yeah. Friday. So I watched it too many times, and I knew it too well. And that ended up, like, slowing me down as I was telling the story.
The meat trips. Fuck, did you catch me spilling that on camera?
It's okay.
Damn it.
It's okay.
I'm a piece of shit.
No, you're not. You're good. You're okay.
What was the last thing I said that was relevant?
You broke the ribs. Yeah.
He was fucking breaking ribs. So then Polly's like, I'll see you tomorrow morning. And then Rocky's like, yeah, you'll see me tomorrow morning. Fuck you. I forgot where the scene where Mick is like, yo, Rocky, let me be your manager. And Rocky's like, fuck you, Mick. Fuck you. You never cared about me. You like my house? No, it's a shit house. It's a piece of shit.
There's a part just before the final fight where Vince reminds me I should use the bathroom. And I'm like, oh yeah, I should use the bathroom. So go to the bathroom and I sit down. And people keep talking outside. And apparently when I'm drunk, I need it very quiet if I'm going to use the bathroom. So I kept, like, every 5 minutes, I'd, like, open the door and shush them because they got too loud. And this went on for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, Mrs. Lawson, do you want to go to the bathroom quick?
It's a very good idea.
I'll take you to the bathroom.
I might need accompaniment. I appreciate it.
Come on, buddy, you have to tell us about the fight.
Right. The fight.
I was actually not a part of Alan's video shoot whatsoever, so I had really no idea what was going to happen that night when we shot mine. It was just that whole day was just really long because we were dual shooting the X-Files commercial and that at the same time.
And the X-Files commercial was for Real Teal?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, when we were just shooting mine, it was just, after a while, you couldn't get me to shut up. Like, yeah, they had to keep telling me, okay, keep drinking, we need to keep you at a steady pace. I only heard so much about what was going on when I wasn't on set, but Vince was definitely describing it as pretty hectic, a little headache-inducing. Probably mainly just because of crew members. I mean, what he did come up with, he did have fun. It looks good, it's funny. It's still fun to watch every once in a while, but you can appreciate what he's trying to do with this one because he's trying to go much bigger.
Much more high concept.
Yeah, he's trying to go on a bigger scale. He's actually trying to give it, some budget, some weight.
In what way?
He's putting more of a emphasis on how the costumes are going to look, where it's being shot, how he's going to edit it together and whatnot. Like he's actually trying to make it look more. I guess he's trying to spend more to make it look like it was made for less in a way.
Almost done with the production. We'll be done before Thanksgiving. We got about a couple more scenes to do. We got about 3 more shoot days to do. I'll have basically no money for this. I'm just footing whatever I can put in. But the difference between Rocky and Spider-Man is Spider-Man gets to be an official Flickr production.
Oh.
Which doesn't mean I don't get any money for it. All it means is that I have more access to people and to resources. Like making a Flickr production means a lot of Flickr officers want to have a lot of cameos, so that means I don't have to worry about extras as much. It also means that I have someone, Lizzie Levitt, to actually make some of these costumes and worry about makeup, which, if it wasn't for her, this project wouldn't be nearly as good as it was right now.
Yeah, because you have to deal with both the Green Goblin costume and the Spider-Man costume.
Yeah, and makeup because there's older people. At least with Rocky,
We only had to deal with one.
everyone was roughly the same age, and it was the 70s, but it was still kind of contemporary times. So we can get away with just having actors bring what they have. Can't get away with that now.
There was only like one makeup scene for the fight. That was it.
Yeah, we used strawberry jam for that.
Oh yeah, I have a couple pictures of that on my phone. I was like, this is just too great.
Yeah, but it's fine though because the cheapness of quality, not cheapness of quality, but more like the cheapness of the production
Made it.
is what
funny.
adds to like the charm that makes it funny. In the end, even if the jokes aren't landing to you, you can still appreciate like, oh, that's cute because it doesn't look professional, because I try to think of it as it's like a drunk reenactment of the story that the person's telling.
There's a lot of potential in this idea. There's plenty that could be done. There's so much that can be done just on this concept alone. 2 episodes that we have shot are going to be like pilots, pitch reels. Like this could be done. This could be brought into a whole series later on. I'm just hoping the best for Vince on this project. Basically, like he's
went all in on it.
yeah, he's invested quite a bit, and he knows what worked with the first one, and he knows what's going to work with this one, and hopefully after it's all over, if he decides to continue, he now knows more that can be done.
See, it's the sort of thing that drunk fiction is the sort of thing that, you know, making it while you're in college and it's super fun, it's super great. But as soon as you get out of school, you're not going to have the resources until you get famous. And I think that after this one, I don't fully know his plans, but, you know, Vince and I have talked about it, and I'm pretty sure Vince, like, after this one, he's going to hang up drunk fiction for a while until, like, you know, more resources and all that. Which I totally get, and I'm all for, because it has the potential to be absolutely amazing. It's pretty great right now.
Well, after this one, I'm gonna take a break from it for a while because I need to next semester I'm gonna need to focus on like graduating and doing more like officials kind of stuff. I've been writing a couple short films. I want to do like legit with actual money and some crowdfunding sources and produce it legitimately. But after this one, I'm gonna try and set up like a Patreon account for Drunk Fiction. So if people want more, they can donate to it and, you know, make it so possible we can get more. I'm going to try and submit these to a couple festivals, you know, put in a couple like disclaimers saying like, yes, this is all for parody, this, you know, no, this is all fan based, no, we're not making any money off of it. We'll see how that goes. I'll submit to a couple festivals.
Do you have any in mind?
There's one that I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but one that specializes in geek stuff. I mean, the dream is if like, well, we can get this picked up by Comedy Central or Adult Swim.
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty good, you know. I want, because I mean, I don't want to do this the rest of my life, but I like to do more of these. Just not right now, but I like to do more of them and be able to do it like correct.
And there you have it. A filmmaker's dream coming alive and coming into fruition as his second episode, Drunk Fiction Spider-Man, comes to a close in production. Now for the post-production process has yet to begin. Speaking personally, I have worked with Vince on these projects and I've tried to offer my services as I would hope someone would offer to me in the film major. And I can honestly say he's invested a lot in the work. Definitely pays off. The whole experience around Drunk Fiction is colloquial, fun, and it's good. It is kind of like a filmmaker's dream to hear and sit in the theater while all the jokes hit in just the right place at just the right time. Even though you didn't make the joke, like I believe Vince had said in the interviews. Hopefully, more episodes can come. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is precisely part of what makes the Wilmington film community so vibrant. Young filmmakers like this achieving what they need to do.